What's up? You're in the Beat Sessions. I'm your host, Mitchell Weary. The Zac Brown Band is back with The Comeback, and they released that on October 15th. This is the seventh studio album from the band, follows 2019's The Owl. And I don't talk about country music on this channel often, but I love it. I grew up in Prescott, Arizona. I was surrounded by it pretty much the entire time I was growing up there. I love the energy. I love the nostalgia. And I love Zac Brown. You listen to his albums, his sound very much rooted in country, but it's all over the place. He's doing so many different things that just make his albums so much fun to listen to. There's times where his style sounds alternative, and then there's times when it sounds traditional. You know, he can just be a straight up country artist, but then there's times where he's incorporating rock or folk, or maybe even some fun random stuff like just pop or funk or disco into his stuff. And it works. Really a testament to the type of songwriter he is and his abilities. My favorite thing about his sound really is the heartland rock vibe that you get, especially on the title track, The Comeback. But you listen to a guy like John Mellencamp or a guy like Bruce Springsteen, and certainly a lot of country incorporated into their style of rock and roll. Eagles are another example that's just coming off the top of my head right there. But you can see how those genres can, overlap and intersect with each other. And Zac Brown is basically just on the opposite end, taking the country roots and adding the rock versus the rock roots and adding a little bit of country. And so I just think it makes for a fun listening experience. It makes for a good variety of songs that really carry the energy of this record well for 54 minutes. It's a little long on the runtime, but it's because of one particular track that I absolutely freaking love, and so I'm willing to pay the extra money for the double LP on this. Yeah, I just gave it away. I'm going to vinyl please this thing. But let's get into the track list. Opens up with Slow Burn, and you talk about that ability to create just that pop sound. I mean, this song, it sounds like so many different things. There is the country element, there is the rock element, but ultimately, Slow Burn to me sounds like a pop song, and I dig it. Out in the Middle is your second song. Really love this song, love the chorus. Just got this great outlaw country feel to it, just this like deep kind of echoey acoustic guitar riff going. Fantastic song, really a big fan of that. Wild Palomino is your third track. Great slow song, kind of just bringing the energy down a little bit on this thing because it kicks in pretty fast. It's got this excellent fiddle element too that I'm really enjoying a lot. Us Against the World. Great pop element again to that song as well. Leads into your fifth track, Same Boat, which I think is like the main single off this record. And honestly, probably my least favorite song. But I love the message that the song carries and pretty much this whole record. Zac Brown is one of those guys that, even on slower, sadder songs when he might be exploring a little bit of territory, there's still this energy that, I'm sad because I enjoyed those experiences so much. Life is good. And, that's what I'm pining for, what I'm longing for. And so The Comeback, I love the title because it's all about, we all go through our ups and downs. And a lot of us went through a lot of downs recently. But it's all about the comeback. It's all about crawling out and finding that energy and retaining that peace of mind. And so I dig the song for that reason. And I'm loving just kind of this album thematically. Stubborn Pride featuring Marcus King is that song that I was talking about. This thing is 7 minutes long. It's got this great chorus, great hook. And then it's just, these guys just shredding guitars for like 4 minutes. I mean, it really, honestly, my head kind of went to Nobody Girl by Ryan Adams as far as just the way the song is structured, just this big coda that is essentially like a 2-3 minute guitar solo. Really dug the track, really am a big fan of that. Seventh song, Fun Having Fun, is this like goofy little folk thing that's going on. It's got folk verses, but then these bright up-tempo choruses, and then the bridge just has this insane energy. It's a really fun song about how, like screwing up in hindsight, when you got a good story to tell after all the dust has settled from the fallout, life is about living life and having some good experiences and stories to tell. So that song is a little fun for that reason. Your eighth track, The Comeback, loving that, just that heartland rock vibe again in that song. And, this thing goes on. Old Love Song is breezy. There's like this disco guitar in that song. I mean, if you could imagine like country ABBA, that's kind of what we're working with when you hear that guitar riff. It's pretty insane, but a testament to Zac Brown again, as we were speaking about his ability to just blend all those genres. And I mean, this thing, it just excellent energy from start to finish, all the way through the 15th track. A little long on the runtime again, but I'm loving Stubborn Pride, loving this record. Zac Brown, I dig you, man. Glad to have reviewed this album and had a chance to listen to it. Glad you put it out. And I hope you all take the time to listen to it as well. Hope you find this review helpful. Please like and share this video. Stay tuned throughout the week for more album reviews, and we will see you next time on the Beat Sessions.